Good evening. I'm Brian Parham, and I'm the president of UPeak, a Christian missionary organization operating in Colombia. I'd like to draw your attention for a second to my map on the wall of Colombia, to the southernmost city at the southernmost tip of Colombia, a city called Leticia. Tonight I'm talking to you on this video to call upon the help of my brothers and sisters in Christ for a situation that's become dire and urgent. The city of Leticia is the southernmost city in Colombia, situated just before the border with Brazil, and it's a city that's surrounded by Amazon rainforest. It's incredibly difficult to get to with medical supplies by the government. It's a city that has very well established supply routes for food, but given the country's quarantine status, a lot of their resources have been cut off. This is a city that has a population of 49,000, and in that population of 49,000, roughly 2,000 to 2,500 of them have been infected with the COVID-19 virus. A lot of their work is trade work, and because of the mandatory quarantine by the government, many of the people that live there have lost their jobs, have lost their income, and there are now thousands of families living in Leticia that have no resources and have no food. UPeak is working with YWAM, another organization in Medellin, Colombia, to coordinate efforts to try to help these pastors and these churches to get help to the people of Leticia. We have found access to what are called mini mercados, which are small parcels of food and sustenance that can feed a family of four for a week. So these mini mercados are bags that have the following things in them. They have rice, lentils, beans, peas, salt, sugar, coffee, tomato sauce, chicken broth, a powdered drink mix, and toilet paper. And it's enough inside this bag to sustain a family of four for 1 week. Our teams that are working to put together this aid have found a very reasonable price of $4 per bag. So $4 gets a bag of all of these materials, enough to sustain a family of four for 1 week. What we're asking is to help raise money so that we can send as many $4 bags as we can to the families of Leticia. We've been notified that there is a church in Leticia that is willing to coordinate the efforts on their end, that's willing to document the bags that have been bought, manage the money, and ensure that every penny of the money goes towards the buying of these bags of food to sustain families in Leticia. In the news, they've shown one of the ways that Colombians know to ask for help in terms of food. One of the things that they do is they take a red towel, a red rag, a red bandana, and they tie it on the bar outside their window. And in the city of Leticia, there are roughly 6,000 families that live in the city, and roughly 3,000 of them are now without food. We're talking thousands of people. With $4, we can sustain a family for 1 week. With a donation of $20, you can sustain 5 families. A donation of $40 will sustain 10 families for 1 week. Our goal is to be able to help 100 families next week have food and sustenance for the week. So that goal is to raise $400. We would love to go above and beyond that, but $400 is where we're starting. We feel God calling us to help 100 families, and we're going to do the best we can. So we're asking you to please pray about being a part of this solution. Please pray about being a help in time of need for a region that literally is out of options. One of the things I love about living in America and being an American is the pride we have in our country. We have pride in the fact that when things get tough, we come together and we help each other. And we've also done that for other countries. And I'm asking all of my brothers and sisters in Christ, all of us who claim a nationality even greater than America, that's the nationality of Christ, It says in Corinthians that we are a new ethne, we're a new race when we're in Christ. And so as the people of God, as the people of Christ, I'm asking us to come together. My wife and I are going to be donating ourselves, and we're going to try to get as much together. Like I said, the goal is $400 to try to feed as many families as we can. I want you to know personally, I'm going to be overseeing the fact that every penny that comes in for this particular project, every penny is going to go towards buying these bags of food for families. There will not be a single administrative cost on our end, and there will not be a single administrative cost on any end that we give this money to. One thing to note is that we will be running this campaign every week. So if you'd like to set up a recurring donation as well, that would be incredible. We're going to do the best we can to try to help these families for as long as they need it. As of right now, the Colombian government is saying that their quarantine is going to last until the end of June. That gives roughly 6 to 7 more weeks that families are going to need help before they can go back to work. So, though we can't feed every family, our goal is to help the 100 that we have identified here. If you feel called or led to give, if God's moving your heart, God bless you, thank you. You can visit our webpage to give through our Givelify app, which is how we manage our donations. That's www.upeak.org. And on the UPeak webpage, you'll see the support UPeak link that takes you to our giving page. I'm also going to link it on the Facebook page, on Instagram, and every one of our platforms. There will be a link to our giving page. Everything will be tax deductible. We will keep your name on record and send you a tax receipt for every dollar that you give. We truly, truly appreciate it. Please keep in prayer the city of Leticia, Colombia, that's suffering right now from the incredible unintentional effects of the COVID-19 pandemic. And please consider helping us as we try to reach out to these people with the help and love of Jesus, and ultimately one day, hopefully, the truth of the gospel. God bless you.